Hello Year 11, this is Mr Brown, Head of History and Politics, and I'm just going to give you a short introduction to the A-level history course that we offer in the sixth form here at Fram. The first thing I want to talk about is the structure of the course, and more specifically the periods of history and the types of history that you will study on the A-level. If you have a look at this slide, you can see that in Year 12 you study two courses, and so you'll have two history teachers. The first one of these is called the Non-British Period Study, and the one that we choose to do here is called the Crusades and the Crusader States. The other unit that you study in Year 12 is the British Period Study and Inquiry. Again, that one's called Britain 1900 to 1951. So at first glance, one thing you'll notice is you've got two very, very different periods of history that we study. One from a long time ago with about a part of the world that you probably know very little about and you won't have come across before with regard to the Crusades and the Crusader States. And the other one, more recent 20th century British history. So those are the two Year 12 units that we study. As we move towards Year 13 and as we go into Year 13, you then have two other elements of your A-level course. You have your topic-based essay, which is essentially coursework worth 20% of your A-level. That's linked to the Crusades topic, so it will be about a particular issue or a topic within that. And you are guided and supported by your history teacher to be successful and write a really high quality essay in this unit. So as I say, that's worth 20% of your A-level. And then the other Year 13 unit is the thematic study and historical interpretations. And the one that we do here at the school is Russia and its rulers, 1855 to 1964. So it looks at a long period of Russian history and one that's very, very turbulent, particularly in comparing and contrasting the rule of the Tsars in 19th century and early 20th century Russia with that of the communists after 1917. Other thing just to notice by looking at these blocks is that not all of these are equal. The combined weight of the Crusades side of the course, if you look at the exam and the coursework, is 35% of your A-level, and then on the other side 25% for your British and 40% for your Russia. So 3 of those units are assessed via exams at the end of Year 13, the non-British study, the British study and the thematic study. And of course, as I said before, the coursework unit is assessed differently and internally marked. Okay, hope that's useful. Now, when you're thinking about your options for A-level, one thing that you have to give consideration to is the value of that subject for you moving forward. And I've got a quote here from the Department for Education that points to particular benefits of a study of history. And it says here, history is a subject that provides the skills for a wide range of employment. It is a gateway qualification for careers where analytical skills are crucial. We'll come and look at that in just a second. Alongside your study of history in the sixth form, you can do many other subjects. History can go with any subject that you could imagine as long as it fits in with the option blocks. We find, and we have found over the years, that history works particularly well here with our A-level in politics course. A very large proportion of students who do politics also do history, but of course you don't have to. History also goes very well with the social science subjects, especially I would say sociology, essay-based subject. History goes very well with English. The literacy skills are similar. But we always have a number of students coming through history A-level who are more mathematically or science minded, and they want to choose history because they find it interesting and they'd like to do something really as an offset or something different from the science mathematics subjects that they do, yet one which still, like the science and math subjects, has real academic rigour and credibility. Popular career destinations for students who study history include law, politics, journalism, education, the civil service, heritage and marketing, and local government. Very diverse range of career opportunities later on down the line. In some ways, though, a lot of this is connected with the skills that you develop through your study of history, particularly things like the ability to analyse and interpret evidence or historical sources, or to judge between different views or interpretations of historians before reaching evaluation and judgments. Within the history team here at FRAM, these are some of the points that we emphasise in our teaching and learning. I've mentioned the first one here up at the top here, that history develops the skill to interpret and then critically evaluate primary and secondary historical evidence. Within the classroom, it isn't all talking from the teacher. There's plenty of that, but there's also a wide range of teaching and learning opportunities, including the use of drama, role play and class debates to bring this fascinating subject to life. We have thorough systems of assessment, rigorous, challenging assessments that push students to achieve their potential. There is huge emphasis in our classes placed by all our teachers on rich intellectual discussion and debate, looking at a range of views about episodes in the past and interpretations as to why they happened. And this is a real strength of our team. A commitment to providing personalised support to students of all abilities, and I can't emphasise this highly enough, we have a highly experienced subject specialist teachers teaching the subject. Our current A-level history team comprises myself, Mrs. Clifford, Mrs. Richards and Miss Jeffrey. Every year in history we have small class sizes, typically between 6 and 12, ideal numbers really to provide you with that personalised support and to get that vibrant atmosphere and learning environment a feature of the history classrooms. Now, history at FRAM is hugely popular. The numbers doing GCSE and A-level every single year prove that. I'm also very conscious of the fact that ultimately what you're interested in, perhaps more than anything, is how successful you are in the subject. And that indeed is something that I, as curriculum leader, am hugely proud of. This chart here illustrates the success of our students over a number of years, and what you can see, what you can learn from this, is that 2/3 of our students who go through and complete the full A-level over the last 9 years have achieved at least a B grade. In everybody's mind, that is a good grade for A-level, at least a B grade by the end of the course. So, to summarise, History A-level, we have a very attractive course looking at different periods and styles of history. It's hugely popular. We nearly always have 2 history classes in Year 12 and 2 in Year 13, year on year. And it is one that the students fundamentally enjoy in the classroom because they know they're being taught by expert teachers, bringing this fascinating subject to life. And finally, the success of History A-level here at FRAM speaks for itself when you look at the chart in front of you. Okay, so I hope all of that has been useful as way of an introduction to A-level history. If you have any questions at all, please speak to myself or to your history teacher, and they will happily give you any more information that you might need about the course. That's all for now. Thank you.